holsters, what you can do, or what I normally will do, get yourself a piece of cardboard. Look at that. Didn't spend a whole lot of money on this. It's my favorite cereal, Special K Blueberry. Love it. Skin side, I'm still going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and trace it out. Here's the leather. If you look at it, this is a thick leather. 7 to 9 ounces. It's not the best leather you can find. Let's see. This is all I use. Small X-Acto. Simple. Now I'm just going to grab it. Now you guys can be careful when you're doing this. Of course, it's a razor knife. I'm not talking to children, so don't need to tell you that. Just split down the middle, cut it in 2 pieces. Now I know what you're thinking. You know, well, maybe if you got any experience in making holes, you're thinking, oh man, you got to make sure that your angle of your knife is perpendicular, it's straight up and down. Well, as long as you're not cutting at a 60-degree angle, you'll be fine. We're going to sand that, and I'll show you how to do a nice square edge when you're sanding, so you won't have to worry about that. I normally will go through. It's nice kind of dull. I should get another blade on it. Trying to save time. And all this leather that you're using, by the way, like something like this, don't throw it away. Hold on to it. We might use some of this later on when we go to glue the pattern together. You use this, and instead of clamping onto your holster leather, you'll just clamp onto some of your scrap leather. It's just a rough cut there. You don't have to worry about being really smooth just when you're doing this. It took me a while to learn the technique, but I don't know if I should call it technique. It's not like you got to go to the master leather school or something to learn that. You just be careful. It's easy to slip. You go across that, you ruined it. Back at square one. Trace it out again. I cut it. So take your time on this part. Now you don't have to be right on the line. Doesn't have to be perfect, but one little slip of the knife, and into the leather you go. It looks horrible. Normally I'll just try to get a couple angles and just cut the leather into pieces. Just because it's easy for me. Now you'll see, if you're looking at Tandy and other places like that, you'll see they got the owl. Stone knives at $70 a pop, and I can't afford that stuff. Maybe others can, I don't know. You want to get it, I wouldn't know the first thing how to tell you to use that thing. They say that's a little tricky to start with, or to begin, start using, but once you get the hang of it, you'll wonder how you live without it. That's what they say. Well, I've been living without it since I started making holsters, and I really don't have a problem. Don't need to know how to use it. There you go. If you can tell, you can see some of my line. I don't care about that. We're going to sand that out of there later. So here you go. Okay. And once it's all fitted on there, it's going to be basically what you have. Now, let me get my other piece up here. Now, what you want to do, get back up, drop it in there. All right, make sure you get all of it. Flip it over. I do that just to make sure I get everything. Okay, got your rubber gloves on, hopefully. Then you pull it out. And I just move it around a little bit. So that way the dye has a chance to go all over. You can kind of see it, hopefully, running down. You see where it's starting to dry?